So in this video guys, today I will talk about child trafficking. You know what is the child trafficking? In India, not in India, many places, many countries it's happening indirectly. Many villains are doing it because they will get the money when they will just kidnap any child, and he will just take that child's precious part of the body, as like the eyes, heart, liver, kidney, as like this all type thing. They just sell that part of the body and earn a lots of money. And for this thing, for this greed, they are doing a lots of cases as like this type. Many cases are pending, but police and the other authority are not getting that person because hardly they are doing it. And their source is too much high. So this is the reason our government is unable to catch that persons. But you know that bad thing can't be survive for a long time. Any day they can be caught, but it's not certain that which they will caught by the police. So my topic is child trafficking. You know that many rich person are also here, and I'm not just talking about child trafficking. Child kidnapping is also happening here. Who is more rich, which person have a lots of money, like Gautam Adani and other person. I'm not just talking about the Gautam Adani and Tata Birlas. Like this time many person are also here who are more rich. Then the other person who is villain, they are just kidnapping their child, and they are demanding that I have kidnapped your child, now give me some monies, as like 5 lakh, 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs, then I will release your child, otherwise I will kill you. And the people are ready for the giving that money because they can afford it, and they don't want to take any risk, and they are not telling this all things about to the police, because they are knowing that person, that criminal had bullied us. If I will inform this all type thing, this all type incident to the police, then he had threatened to me that I will kill your child. So they didn't expose it, and hardly they just give the money, and anyhow they got released their child. So these are happening indirectly. Many cases didn't expose it, and many cases we are knowing that this person's child has been kidnapped and this thing had been happened. Many thing we know, but many thing we don't know. So this was also part of the child trafficking, but we can't say it's child trafficking, we can say it's child kidnapping, because child trafficking means where the gangs are just taking the child, kidnapping the child for the taking their bodies part, as like the kidney, eyes, and labor work. They just sold that child and their bodies part for the getting the money, a lots of money, then that will call the child trafficking. In India it's a lots of happening, and it will stop or not, we can't say it, because the source of that villains groups are too much high and very supportive, and many politicians are also supporting. I don't know, but we can say that the root of this bad things are has been spreaded too much long. So this is the reason that our government is unable to catch that person, and our police is unable to do this thing, unable to capture, unable to arrest that criminals. So it's happening indirectly, but we don't know. But many cases has been exposed, then we are knowing that this thing had been happened from a lots of time. And now we didn't have information, but now we are, it has been exposed, then we are knowing, then we just say yes, it's happening indirectly. Then we realize that everything is happening, every crime, every types criminal types works are happening, but we didn't know. So we didn't think that this thing will be happening, and which that started to expose, then we just imagine, we just think yes, it was happening. So the question is that why they did it. So you know that in India money is everything for every person, and many person are too much greedy, and for the money they can do anything. For the money they can kill their mother and father. As for example, in history many persons were there who had killed their father for the taking the government, for the taking the throne of the that area. So it's genuine. When the person can kill their mother, their father, then anything can be happen, I think. So this is the greed of the money, this is the greed of the government. People can do anything for the getting it, although they can't afford it after the death, but until they are alive they want to be a very rich person. So for this richest greediness, they can do anything, and they are doing it indirectly. So when they can kill their mother and father, then the child trafficking is a small thing for that person. They will not have any types kindness for it, and they will easily do it, and they just uh, kidnap the childs and many persons, and they just remove their kidneys by the operations, and they just sell that kidneys in other hospital in other country on very high rate, and they get the money, and daily to daily they did it. Many person many times police get the body of that person. People just got a 5 hours in the police station, but they didn't know any types information, because police source is not too much long, too much high, and the villain source is too much high, and they have the support of the politics also, so they easily escaped from here, and easily day by day they do this thing. And I think until anybody will not catch by police, or any gang will not catch by the police, I think trafficking will not decrease, it will be day by day increase, because until any person will be not just punished by the government, every person will just think that no, nobody is catching us, so it's easy, everybody want to do this type thing, who will want to earn a lots of money. So I think government should make any plan, government should think about it, that anyhow we have to just punish some person, some we have to catch some ruffians, then it will be as like a lesson for the society. So this was the child trafficking, my